A client bought a used BMW X5 xDrive 45e with 40,000 kilometers. Price? 42,000 euros. A bargain compared to 70,000 it costs new. 3 months later, he came to the workshop complaining. Car says it has 70 kilometers electric range, but only does 20. And after 20 kilometers, consumption shoots up to 9 liters per 100. We connected diagnostic equipment. Battery had lost 60% of its capacity. 60% in only 40,000 kilometers. I asked him, "Did you charge the car every day when you bought it?" "No, I charge it once a week. Seller didn't tell me you had to charge it always." There was the problem. Previous owner didn't charge it either. Used the BMW like a normal diesel. Gasoline engine dragging 2,000 kilos of car plus dead weight of battery that was never used. Plug-in hybrid battery is designed to be charged and discharged constantly. When you don't use it, it degrades. When you leave it discharged for weeks, it destroys itself. Budget to replace battery pack, 12,000 euros. The 42,000 bargain became 54,000, more expensive than buying new one. Today I'm going to reveal the 5 plug-in hybrid SUVs you should never buy used. Models where battery degrades brutally if previous owner didn't care for them correctly. And I'm going to explain exactly how to detect if battery is dead before buying. Stick around until the end because error number 1 is most common and the one that can cost you most money. Before starting, let me explain why plug-in hybrids are time bomb in used market. A plug-in hybrid has 2 complete propulsion systems. Gasoline engine. An electric motor with large battery. This means double the components that can fail. But real problem isn't in engine, it's in how people use them. A plug-in hybrid is designed to be charged every day. You leave home with battery at 100%. Do your 50 daily kilometers in electric mode. Arrive. Home. Plug it in. Repeat next day. This way, gasoline engine barely works. Battery is constantly used, car fulfills its function. Consumption of 2 liters per 100 kilometers. Minimal emissions, everything perfect. But reality is different. Many people buy plug-in hybrid for government subsidies or for zero label, but never charge it. Use it like normal car, only with gasoline, dragging extra weight of battery and electric motor without ever using them. And here comes disaster. Lithium batteries degrade when not used. When you leave them at 50% charge for weeks. When you completely discharge them and leave them like that. When they do very shallow cycles instead of complete cycles. After 3 or 4 years without using battery correctly, capacity drops from 100% to 40 or 50%. Car that promised 70 electric kilometers now does 30. And after those 30, consumes like tank because it's dragging all that dead weight. Problem is when that car reaches used market, there's no easy way to know real battery state. Seller says works perfectly. And technically it's true, works, but battery is half dead. Now let's go with 5 plug-in hybrid SUVs you should never buy used without exhaustive battery inspection. SUV number 5, Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV 2013 to 2020. Outlander PHEV was pioneer. First plug-in hybrid SUV on market in 2013. Sold massively in Europe. Why it's on list? Battery is first-generation PHEV technology, not optimized like modern ones. Degrades faster. Outlanders from 2013 to 2016 have batteries of only 12 kilowatt hours. Very small. Nominal range of 50 kilometers that were really 35 when new. After 8 or 10 years, those 35 kilometers have become 20 or 15. I've seen 2014 Outlanders that only do 12 kilometers electric. Problem is many people bought them as company cars. For tax deductions, used them only with gasoline, never charged them. Did 200 daily. Highway kilometers, only gasoline. Battery spent months without complete charge cycle. Degraded silently. Cost to replace battery pack, between 8,000 and 11,000 euros depending on year. For whom it's dangerous, used 2013 to 2018 Outlander PHEV with more than 80,000 kilometers, especially if they were company cars or fleets. How to detect before buying. Ask for long test drive. Charge it to 100%. Check how many kilometers it really does in electric mode before gasoline engine starts. If it does less than 25 kilometers, battery is very degraded. Run. SUV number 4, Mercedes GLE 350DE/GLC 300E, 2019 to 2023. Mercedes entered PHEV world late and did it in rush to meet emission regulations. Why it's on list? Mercedes plug-in hybrids have known problem. Battery thermal management system is not optimal. Heat up more than they should. GLE350DE has 31 kilowatt-hour battery, large, promises 100 kilometers electric range. But in real use, especially in summer or with aggressive driving, battery heats up. System reduces power to protect it, and that repeated heat accelerates degradation. I've seen 2020 GLE 350DE with only 50,000 kilometers that have lost 30% battery capacity, from 100 electric kilometers to 70, and dropping. Problem is, they're expensive cars. Cost 60,000 euros used at 3 years. People who buy them don't expect problems, but they have them. Also, Mercedes didn't design these cars as hybrids from scratch. Converted existing models to hybrids. Weight increased, trunk space reduced, and integration isn't perfect. Cost to replace battery in Mercedes, between 14,000 and 18,000 euros. Brutal. For whom it's dangerous. 2019 to 2022 GLE or GLC plug-in hybrids, especially if used in hot climates or for long trips without charging. How to detect it? Ask for official Mercedes service history. If it has no high voltage specific service. Records bad sign. Check real range versus nominal on dashboard. If difference is greater than 25%, significant degradation. SUV number 3, Range Rover Sport, P400EE, 2018 to 2023. Range Rover hybrids are spectacular. Absolute luxury. Off-road capability. Zero label. Why it's on list. Land Rover has worst reliability of all premium brands in Europe. Hybrids are no exception. They're worse. Range Rover Sport P400EE has 13 kilowatt-hour battery. Small for 2,400 kilo car. Real range of 30 kilometers. Problem: Land Rover electrical system is notoriously problematic. Battery management system failures, software errors, components that fail prematurely. I've seen Range Rover P400e with 30,000 kilometers where entire hybrid system stopped working. Critical error: only gasoline engine worked. Repair: 16,000 euros. And it's not isolated case, it's repeated pattern. Also, many Range Rover P400EE were leasing cars for companies. People drove them not caring, never charged them, treated them badly. Depreciation is savage. Range Rover Sport P400 MyCE that cost 90,000 euros new is worth 45,000 at 3 years. You've lost 45,000 euros, 50%. Why do you think it depreciates so much? Because people who've had them know they're problematic and sell them fast. Cost of major hybrid system repairs, between 12,000 and 20,000 euros. For whom it's dangerous? Anyone considering used Range Rover hybrid, especially 2018 to 2020 models that are out of warranty. How to detect it? Demand pre-purchase inspection at official Land Rover workshop. Complete high voltage system diagnosis. Recorded failure history. If seller refuses, run away. SUV number 2, BMW X5 xDrive 45e, 2019 to 2023. This is the one I mentioned at beginning, and it's one of most dangerous on used market. Why it's on list? BMW X5 xDrive 45e has 24 kilowatt-hour battery. Promises 80 kilometers electric range. Really does 60 when new. Problem: BMW sold thousands of these cars to companies. Executives, managers, people with company car who never paid for gas, never charged it, used it only with 3-liter gasoline engine. Those cars are now reaching used market at 3 or 4 years. 50,000 kilometers, impeccable appearance. Apparently good price, 40,000 euros. But battery is destroyed, has spent 3 years without being used correctly. Shallow cycles, incomplete charges, accelerated degradation. X5 45e with degraded battery is disaster. Weighs 2,300 kilos. If battery only does 30 kilometers instead of 60, after those 30 you're dragging 2,300 kilos with gasoline engine. Consumption: 9 to 10 liters per 100 kilometers. Worse than normal diesel that weighs less. Cost to replace battery in BMW X5, between 12,000 and 15,000 euros. I've seen cases where car cost 42,000 used plus 12,000 new battery. 54,000 euros for 4-year car. Total financial disaster. For whom it's dangerous. 2019 to 2022 BMW X5 45e that were company cars. If history shows it was fleet or leasing, maximum caution. How to detect it? Ask to charge car to 100%. Do 60-kilometer trip in pure electric mode. If gasoline engine starts before 50 kilometers, battery is degraded. If starts before 40, it's very degraded. Negotiate brutal discount or don't buy. And we reach number 1, most dangerous plug-in hybrid to buy used. SUV number 1, Volkswagen Tiguan e-Hybrid, 2020 to 2024. Volkswagen Tiguan e-Hybrid is king of hidden problems. Why it's number 1? Volkswagen sold tens of thousands of Tiguan e-Hybrid in Europe, mainly to companies. For tax deductions and zero label, Tiguan e-Hybrid has 13 kilowatt-hour battery, nominal range of 50 kilometers, real of 40 when new. Problem is triple. Problem 1, battery is small and degrades fast if not used. I've seen 2021 Tiguan e-Hybrid with 60,000 kilometers that only do 25 electric kilometers, half of promised. Problem 2, Volkswagen battery management system has known software failures. Some Tigans enter protection mode where they limit battery charge to 80% to protect it, but this reduces useful range even more. Problem 3, Volkswagen used battery cells from different suppliers depending on manufacturing year. Some are much better than others. No way to know which yours has without opening it. Also, Tiguan e-Hybrid has same problem as all Volkswagen plug-in hybrids. They were designed primarily to meet regulations, not to be actually used as electrics. Integration is poor. Trunk space reduces to 475 liters. Normal Tiguan has 615 liters. You lose 140 liters for battery. Weight increases 200 kilos. Driving is worse, and if battery doesn't work well, has no advantages, only disadvantages. Market is flooded with used Tiguan e-Hybrid because companies bought them massively in 2020 to 2022 and now are selling them all. New price, 48,000 euros. Used price 3 years, 28,000 euros. 40% depreciation. Why do they depreciate so much? Because there's massive supply and low demand. People who know about cars avoid used plug-in hybrids, only bought by those who don't know about battery problem. Cost to replace battery in Tiguan between 7,000 and 9,000 euros. For whom it's dangerous, 2020 to 2023 Tiguan e-Hybrid from company fleets. And there are many on market. How to detect it? Review complete history. If it was company car, maximum caution. Charge to 100%. Check real range. If does less than 35 kilometers, battery is degraded more than 30%. Don't buy, even if seems cheap. Summary of 5 plug-in hybrid SUVs never buy used. Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV 2013 to 2020. Degraded first-generation battery. Mercedes GLE/GLC plug-ins 2019 to 2023. Thermal management problems Range Rover Sport P400e 2018 to 2023. Horrible overall reliability BMW X5 xDrive 45e 2019 to 2023. Fleets never charge them VW Tiguan e-Hybrid 2020 to 2024. Flooded market, dead batteries. Definitive test before buying used plug-in. Hybrid. Step 1. Complete history. If it was company or fleet car, discard directly. 90% never charge them. Step 2. Full charge to 100%. Note how many kilometers it says it has electric range. Step 3. Drive only in electric mode until gasoline engine starts. Measure real kilometers. Step 4. Compare real versus nominal. If difference is greater than 25%, battery is very degraded. Step 5. Professional high voltage system diagnosis. Costs 100 euros. Can save you 10,000. Brutal calculation. Used Tiguan e-Hybrid, 28,000 euros. New battery if degraded, 8,000 euros. Real total cost, 36,000 euros. Equivalent used Tiguan diesel, 24,000 euros. No. Battery risk, more trunk, less weight. Which is better deal? Diesel, obviously. Final lessons. Lesson 1. Plug-in hybrids are excellent new if you charge daily. They're disaster used if previous didn't care for them. Lesson 2. Market is flooded with company plug-in hybrids that were never charged. They're time bombs. Lesson 3. Degraded battery can cost between 7,000 and 18,000 euros to replace. More than all depreciation you saved buying used. Lesson 4. If you can't verify battery state professionally, don't buy used plug-in hybrid. Period. Lesson 5. Normal hybrid like Toyota RAV. 4 hybrid is much safer used. Doesn't have large battery that degrades. Hybrid system is simple and proven. My personal recommendation, if you want reliable used hybrid SUV, buy Toyota RAV4 Hybrid or Honda CR-V Hybrid. Proven system, small batteries that last. Japanese reliability. If you want plug-in hybrid, buy it new. with 8-year battery warranty. Charge it every day. Use it correctly. If you want used plug-in hybrid, only if less than 2 years, less than 30,000 kilometers, verifiable private history, and professional battery diagnosis. Otherwise, don't even consider it. And leave me in comments. Have you bought used plug-in hybrid? How's the battery? Hit like if this saved you from buying 10,000 euro time bomb. Share with someone considering used plug-in hybrid right now. And subscribe because next video will be I opened battery of Tigani hybrid with 60,000 kilometers. What I found inside left me frozen. Plug-in hybrids can be excellent, or it can be your worst financial nightmare. Everything depends on how previous owner treated them. Now you know which to avoid. See you.